Okay, so let's just have a look at some of these questions then. So question number one, isn't CRO just A/B testing? No, I mean, that's like saying that marketing is just Google ads. It's probably one of the biggest misconceptions, I think, really, that CRO is A/B testing. CRO is more about reducing friction and decision confidence. I think that actually A/B testing is just a way to validate the changes that you've made. Can CRO work on low traffic websites? I mean, you've got to define what low traffic websites are first, but low traffic websites would be, if we get a client on board and they've got less than 50,000 visitors a month, probably class it as fairly low traffic. We might have a client with 10,000 visitors per month. But yeah, in fact, it can often work better because you're spending much more time doing user research and really understanding what drives your ICP, and you're looking at the engagement much more. And so low traffic forces you to think a bit better rather than just using the tools. How do you prove that CRO works without A/B testing? Okay, so you're measuring behavior really, not just the conversions. You're looking at all different types of metrics. And as long as you've got your KPIs in place, then you're measuring whether those KPIs are improving. You're looking at behavioral changes, is my answer. Question number 4, how long does it take to see results? Behavioral change is fast. So you can see whether people are finding pages easier. You can run user tests on those. You can run preference tests. Revenue is often slower, but it really depends on, if it's leads, if it's telephone calls, depends what you're measuring really. So how long does it take to see results? I mean, it can be the same afternoon. What's the biggest CRO mistake companies make? I think the biggest mistake anybody makes really is copying exactly what someone else has done previously without really understanding your market. It can work at times, having a look at what your competitors are doing and following their example, especially if they're really good ideas. But I think you've got to come up with your own optimization, and you've got to try and stand out against your competitors. So copying what someone else does doesn't mean they've got it right.